I did it.
He did the thing! He can press start record. I'm still got it.
You did not just call me Unk, bro.
Alright, hello, Krazalu here. Sorry, hello, Krazalu here. And welcome to episode 18. 18, yes. Our series is now a legal adult. And this time, Noah's actually checking to make sure that game audio is being captured.
It is, but Discord wasn't. And I know we use audio tracks, but I just wanted to be sure.
Bro, with Unk does not still got it. I take it back.
Okay, that's not fair. If the separate audio tracks somehow get corrupted, then like, what are we gonna do?
How would that happen? And also, Noah, if it was gonna happen, it would have happened by now.
Yeah,
we've been using this for nearly a year. Anyways.
Yeah, you right. Anyway.
We got wildly sidetracked. Right. Last episode, we started by accusing Iroha, and by we, I mean Kanade. And then we realized, wait a second, if she was meant to be drugged... I almost said poison, but she wasn't poisoned, technically. If she was meant to be drugged...
Poison!
Take an ice pack, you'll get over it. But if she's meant to be... but if she's meant to be asleep, that means she would have no alibi. So it can't be Iroha. And then we accused Kanade. And then she sort of went batshit insane, and then calmed down. And then went batshit insane again, and then confessed. And then we were like, wait a second, something ain't right. And then Sora objected. Then we did a scrum debate, and that's where we are.
Yeah, great recap. And Korlin isn't here yet. He's speaking with Otori Mart representatives again, so he's gonna be a little bit late today. So
I like how that's both a great. That's not even what it is, and yet it was so funny. Like even metaphorically, that isn't even what it is.
Yeah, well, that's what it is today. Korlin's gonna be a little bit late, so hopefully he'll be here. But if he isn't, then that's sad. But he'll probably be here in like an hour. So let's just do it, I guess.
I mean, we don't know when he'll be here. He'll be here in spirit. Yo, guys, my name's Korlin. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Korlinium Scabbard. Back with another.
Yo, guys, why are you imitating me?
Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Moist Critical. Moist
What's up,
Scabbard.
guys? It's me. Moist Scabbard. Korlinium Critical.
So the trial's still going. Now what?
We should listen to what Sora has to say. She's not the type to do something so dramatic without a reason.
Oh, you're so kind.
About that, Yoruko, I actually don't think I have a reason.
I hope you have a better reason than Noah turning up his
I'm certain we
computer
need to
volume.
talk about this case more. Well, at least I think we should.
I sound crazy every time because I know it won't show up on OBS.
But Miss Sora, our culprit, Miss Kanade, has been exposed, and has since confessed. What more is there to discuss? Perhaps I could enlighten you all to my cooking secrets?
No.
Or perhaps
No.
you should know how I got into magic.
Freddy.
Oh, hell no.
No.
Hell no.
You want to know
Who
why
cares?
I agreed with
Hell
Albino?
no.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I
Why'd
also
you do that?
felt that something was off. Just didn't click until she asked me if I was sure about it being safe to vote.
Oh, game's lagging.
We know full well how Setsuka Chiabukuro got killed and the tricks used to move the body. I'm also certain that the culprit is Kanade Otonokoji. She masterminded this whole thing.
Syobai, you
But
sound
is
like
that
me right
really all
now.
there is to it? I can't help but feel that there's one final piece to this puzzle we still haven't found.
We don't like
That
what
kind
that
of
means,
feeling.
though. I got
Exactly,
a feeling
Syobai.
inside my
That's the
bones.
same thing I felt just now.
No offense, but do you guys mind letting us in on whatever private discussion you're having?
It's not really
Sora
private.
said she didn't know why she felt like that. How about you, Syobai?
There are two loose ends that I made note of while we were deciding whether or not we should keep the trial going. First, what happened to the missing abdomen of Setsuka Chiabukuro?
Yep.
Second, why didn't Hibiki Otonokoji help her sister with this holo bear?
Yes,
A
exactly.
bear?
A missing
This
piece
whole
of
bear?
evidence and Hibiki's motive.
The jury's still out on something as subjective as a motive, so let's discuss the abdomen first. I already explained why they'd have to dispose of the abdomen during my earlier theory, remember?
I feel like there's gotta be more to it, though.
Right.
Like,
you said the wound would look different depending on what hand the killer used to stab her with.
Oh, encoding overloaded. Hold on. Okay, restarted the recording. YouTube, you won't notice the difference, but I restarted the recording, so...
Since Kanade's in the minority with being left-handed, the stab wounds would make her look more suspicious. So she threw it away to try and cover that up.
Did we somehow
throw it away
something
where?
as obvious as someone's abdomen?
Nah, they probably threw the abdomen down the drain along with some of the intestines. Honestly, it shouldn't have been too much trouble to drain the flesh bit by bit, but that's not...
Ew, that's gross!
As I was saying, that's not what we should be focusing on. The real question is, was that really the only reason?
I don't know what the other reason would be.
Yo, wicked sis of the West. Since you've both so kindly confessed to your crime, I want to ask you.
Hey, that's
you mean the Wicked Witch of the Utsuroshima?
That's basically the title I used last episode.
Did you really get rid of it just for that?
Honestly, I might change the title to that.
That's you yourself reached, remember?
Oh no, but it's a Wicked Sis. That'd be a bit of a spoiler, I guess.
As far as I'm aware, the only lefties here are Iroha and I.
No.
About that.
That's wrong.
If I didn't take care of it, I would have been one of the prime suspects straight away.
Come on, Noah. Come on. You gotta know that's wrong with more enthusiasm, you know?
No,
you
that's
can't
wrong.
just say it like
Instead,
uncertainty.
I tried to use this to my advantage and frame Iroha, but that plan fell through.
You say that so casually. I'm right here, you know.
I don't give a rat's
Your final
ass.
answer.
Excuse me?
Now, I ain't the type to brag, but I'd like to think I've got an eye for talent. Despite being just a guitarist, you've proven to us how damn smart you are. I refuse to believe you'd handle something as crucial as the victim's abdomen so sloppily.
It does seem a bit sloppy, but right or wrong, that's what she did. She herself admitted it.
If this was done in the spur of the moment, then yeah, maybe I'd buy that. But from drugging Bubblehead to rigging the gate records, she definitely planned this way ahead of time. A double-layered trap of not only framing her own sister as the culprit, but having a contingency plan of framing Bubblehead. And even after both plans fell through, she calmly pointed out contradictions to our theories of her being the culprit. Shit, she had at least half of you fooled into believing her innocence. You're telling me that despite all those preparations, she'd use her dominant hand and let us catch her just like that?
That's really...
That's a really good
so
point.
True, actually.
Isn't it possible she just didn't know that stab wounds look different depending on what hands you use?
Are you even trying to be helpful anymore? This girl handled the dismemberment of a human body like a pro.
We'll worry about that later.
There's no way in hell someone like her wouldn't know about stab wounds being different based on the hand used.
But she's the ultimate guitarist, not the ultimate serial killer.
You know,
what reason would she have to know things like that?
I have a slight feeling she's both, actually.
Yeah, she might be both.
If she really did murder Setsuka, she's probably a void. We can't forget that, besides Mikado, 2 other people here are part of a criminal syndicate. Maybe she learned it there?
I still don't know, like, beyond the logical reason we said what, there's just something that doesn't seem right about that.
I still think she's a void. I still think she's a void. Like, I don't care if she tried to win. The other 2 tried to win too, even if it wasn't as extreme as them.
Yeah, but, like, neither of them, like, tried this hard. Like, it felt like it went from, like, a 10 to 50.
I guess. I still think she's a void, though, because there's literally no other candidates. Except for maybe her sister, but that also doesn't make any sense.
We can wonder about that.
I hope you're right.
Right now, Syobai has a point. Since she got rid of the abdomen, we could be sure she knew about the slight difference in stab wounds. She could have just stabbed Setsuka with her right hand then. Why go through the hassle of getting rid of the evidence?
You really are persistent, aren't you? Fine, I'll explain. I was so busy thinking ahead and juggling the various steps to my plan, I had a lapse in judgment. The knife I stabbed Setsuka with was the folding knife that Monocrow left in each of our rooms.
Okay,
I couldn't stop
that.
wondering whether Iroha drunk her coffee or not, and then it happened. For half a moment, I lost my focus and stabbed her without thinking about which hand I was holding the knife in.
I don't buy it.
It was only for a few seconds, but those seconds cost me a lot of time. I did my best to cover my tracks, but it seems that, ironically, those attempts came back to bite me. The lack of evidence became one of your argument's foundations, Syobai. So well done, you. There. Satisfied?
You? The girl who planned this whole mindfuck? Stabbed her without thinking?
Yeah, like, come on, really? I wasn't gonna say anything, but like...
I know you're hiding something. You definitely wouldn't have just given up and considered it a lost cause. There are 1,000,001 other things you could have done. Fuck, I've only needed a few seconds to think some alternatives up. You could have used your right hand to create more stab wounds so the killing blow wouldn't be obvious.
Oh,
or maybe you could alternate hands. That would really throw us through a loop.
Okay. Delightful news for someone who cares. As it happens, none of those ideas came to mind in the moment. It was a rare instance of panic, and I really hate myself.
You had hours! What do you mean, spur of the moment?
You literally set aside 3 hours to do fucking nothing. You set around 3 hours to do fucking nothing so you could blame Iroha and have like a time for her to have dismembered the body. You had so many chances to do something else.
Now can you please get off your high horse and just end this trial? I get it. You're all very proud of yourselves. Right now, though, I just want the sweet release of death. Anything's better than this.
This line of thinking is going nowhere. Syobai, what about your second unanswered question? The reason Hibiki cooperated.
That's what I really want to know, bro.
This one's kinda harder to get a proper answer on, but it remains a key part of this case. So, let me ask all of you. Why do you think Hibiki Otonokoji cooperated with her sister in the first place?
Do I sense an NSD in our future, Noah?
What'd you say?
So do I sense an NSD in our future?
Yeah.
Huh?
I don't know. It sure is strange.
No, I just thought of another reason why the case felt so weird to end when it was going to.
We didn't do the comic book.
Yeah, we didn't do the comic book. Like, I didn't even think about it at all, but like, I think doing the comic,
Setsuka's body would grant her wishes.
I think doing the comic sort of like triggers something in my brain, to be like, okay, the trial really is over now. You know?
You know what would be kind of a mind fuck if we do a comic book and somehow the trial keeps going?
That's just 3-5.
Oh yeah, it is. I do not remember anything about canon DR at this moment. I do not care.
All you can think about is that demonic hellspawn to Ruko's right, or left.
Right, the motive video. Kanade said that her video featured her parents, right?
She kind of
helped
lied.
kill Setsuka to save her parents, even if it meant she bloodied her own hands.
But Setsuka?
Wait, was that really what happened?
Yuki? My goat.
Maybe she really
Sorry,
did
he hasn't even made an
believe that
argument.
putting Setsuka's body on the altar, it could save her parents. But that wasn't all that she did, was it? She did things like
I'm not gonna say what she
herself
did.
as her sister.
Yeah.
And helped rig the gate records to confuse us. Isn't that weird? All she needed to do was put the body on the altar. Nothing more.
Very true.
Nobody mentions it. Yeah.
Thank you, my goat.
So why go ahead and
I
help
knew
Kanade
it. He
with
still
such a
has the
complicated
DRE1
plan?
protagonistism in him. I told you, I said it in the first trial, Noah. I'm secretly playing as Yuki, holding the controller.
No, this Yuki's better.
Agreed. Agreed. No, Craz, agreed. You said this before.
As a whole, yes, but from his mystery-solving skills, I'd say there's equal-ish.
It's all right. He can just be Sora's pet.
No.
What?
Terrible timing.
No.
Terrible timing for that.
No.
All right.
No, not the time.
All right.
Hibiki wasn't quite herself this morning, sure. But it wasn't like she had lost her mind or anything. We were all shocked to see Setsuka's body, and it's no secret that Hibiki was the closest to her. But going into such a state like that, it's just not normal. Something's wrong.
Let's ask her about it directly then.
She's not gonna remember.
Hibiki, why were you willing to help your sister with this plan?
Don't ask
better
me,
question would be
Sosie.
why.
I don't have any memory of what happened today. I don't know. I don't know what's what.
Requesting assistance from Miss Hibiki would be like asking for health tips from Mr. Makunouchi's mangled corpse.
Okay, man.
Okay, bro.
Man.
Don't you mean from Mr. Makunouchi's doll?
I was about to say, cause Hibiki not know anything. Honest.
Oh my god.
No. Not the fucking Gonta.
I believe her current state will do you no favors, Miss Sora.
Hibiki,
Kanade's plan relied
you hold your
entirely on
chopsticks
Hibiki's
in.
cooperation. None of this could have been done without her. But that's not all. No matter which way you flip it, one sister always loses out. If the plan succeeds, Hibiki dies. If the plan fails, Kanade dies.
Yuki's right, but that means this entire case doesn't make sense. Why would the twins risk losing their sister?
Are you cooking?
Why? I'm just really thinking about what Yoruko just said. Why would they do that?
Yeah. It's weird.
But the thing I'm wondering now is how would that not happen?
Told us that accomplices gain nothing. So what does Hibiki get from this?
I'm confused on where this is going, but I'm also a little scared.
Yeah.
Where is this going?
I don't know where this is going, and I'm terrified. Oh god, he's realized something.
Oh god.
Ah!
Syobai?
Hello, Korlin.
Hi.
Oh my god.
Holy shit! That's unreal! And yet it makes total sense!
Are they...
Holy mackerel! This one's got bonkers as well!
He's about to drop the truth bomb. Last chance to guess the final truth of the case. Last chance.
The only thing... There's only one thing I can think of, but it makes no sense.
And that is?
They're both the Blackened somehow.
How about you, Noah?
I truly have no clue. My only idea is that it's like a Indayame Akane situation where Hibiki dealt the final killing blow to avoid Kanade becoming the Blackened. That's my only thought.
And Kanade did not know that?
Well...
The problem...
That's the hard part.
Yeah, because Noah kept saying that in DMs, so I was like, Kanade would have... Like, I don't know, what Syobai said about Kanade sort of tells us she would have noticed that. But, like, my thing makes no sense either, because, like, there can't... Like, one person had to do the killing blow. There can't be two people. Like, it makes no sense. That's not how killings work.
Yeah, all right. We both have no clue. Korlin, did you figure it out? By this point?
I don't think I did, but I also was like lightly spoiled on like the outcome of the case.
I
can't remember. I can't remember exactly what my thoughts were in the moment.
Oh yeah, by the way, welcome back, Korlin. He's back from talking with the Otori Mart representative.
Yeah, I had to deal with a family thing for a while, so I apologize for how late I was.
Wait, Otori Mart representatives are family?
Anyway.
What?
Finally, I've got this shit locked down.
We made a joke that you were out talking with Otori Mart representatives, even though that's metaphorically and literally not what you were doing.
Yeah.
It's a bullshit theory, don't get me wrong. But if it somehow proves to be true, then it answers every single one of our questions.
Well, don't keep us in the dark. What is it?
Oh boy, here
we go. So you guys heard of a Yamai Hatano?
You're also the culprit.
Oh my god! Wait, what?
Yeah.
But Kanade's
no,
the culprit, right?
He said you're also
She's
the
already
culprit.
confessed to everything.
Wait, also the... Wait, but that's not how this works.
Keep going.
That's not how the Force works.
Just keep going,
No,
you'll
you're
see.
missing the
we
point.
know!
It's small, but it changes everything. I didn't say Hibiki Otonokoji was the culprit. I said that she was also the culprit. They're not just accomplices, they're both the true culprit.
What? That makes no sense!
Huh?
What? Have you lost your mind?
That's me.
That's impossible! There can only ever be one culprit per trial! It's against the rules.
Is it a rule?
Two of them.
Is it a rule?
No. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Let me check my screenshots. I took a picture of this just in case.
Let me take a the way you said, alright, time to pull up the evidence. Let me look at my screenshots.
Seems I came back at just the right time.
Yep, you did. Hopefully I can find it. Alright, here it is. In the case of multiple murders in quick succession, the first... No, that doesn't seem right, though. That doesn't apply in this situation.
Read it.
Alright, fine, I'll read it. I'll read the whole thing out. In the case of multiple murders in quick succession, the first murderer will be considered the black.
What other rules is there regarding the killers?
I can't look at those right now because I only took a screenshot of one of them.
I can pull up the rules if you need them.
I'm sure Syobai will explain it.
Prove it. Quote that rule right now and I'll take it all back.
Oh.
Oh!
Well.
What?
Yeah, I didn't think so. Now my turn. Everyone, pull out your eHandbook pluses right now and take a look at Rule 6.
Hey, coincidentally, that's a rule I just described.
Rule 6.
Wait, what?
Rule 6. Here it is. In the case of multiple murders in quick succession, the first murderer will be considered the blackened.
The important part here is where it says multiple murders. This
there's
would
only
normally
one.
apply when there are two different blackens who each killed two different victims. Nowhere does it mention anything about two different blackens targeting one victim.
Oh!
Then,
oh god.
What happens if something like that were to happen?
Wait, but like...
Excluding cases like Rule 6, normally the one who last injures the victim while still alive
that's the
becomes
problem.
blackened.
What do you mean by that?
Let's say Miss Nijiue fatally stabs Mr. Otori with a knife. If I were to then stab the dying Mr. Otori before his last breath...
What the fuck,
Oh
man?
my god! Craz!
What?
The theory!
What?
The theory!
What which theory?
The Chapter 5 theory! The
Oh my
Chapter
god.
5 theory! The Chapter 5 theory!
Wait, whoa, wait, hold on, wait, I just clocked
Think about
that.
it!
I just,
Think
whoa!
about it!
Miss Nijiue kills Otori, but then he does a fast blow to Otori.
I mean, come on, you can't give a... If that fucking happens...
If that's how it happens, I'm gonna have to clap it up for Lanage, because oh my god.
I would become the blackened that killed Mr. Otori.
Okay.
Essentially,
that's
whoever
so
deals
true,
the last
bestie.
blow will have the last laugh, so to speak.
I see. If there are two separate victims and culprits, whoever struck first would take priority.
Okay, but he said they're both the culprit. That doesn't work.
But there were two killers and one target. Then the one who made the finishing blow is the culprit.
Excuse me.
Wait, hold on.
Why did you use me as an example? That's not very nice.
Also, Noah, why did you take a screenshot of that rule specifically?
I took a screenshot of that rule specifically because that was when I still thought there would be two victims. And I mainly took a screenshot of it to give myself hope that Iroha would live if she did, in fact, kill someone.
Oh,
Sorry.
so maybe they both attacked Setsuka. There should still only be one culprit, right?
Come on, Newsy, pick up the pace. The focal point here is that whoever lands the killing blow becomes the black.
Yeah, that's the problem.
What happens if two people kill the victim at the same time?
That's impossible.
Unless their knives both go into Setsuka at the exact same time, but even then...
Do you know the timing needed for that?
That's how it worked. They're both musicians.
Wait.
They're both musicians.
Wait, hold on. I'm trying to... Wait. Hold on, I need to look at something in editing. Hold on, wait, I need to see something in editing.
Alright, well, I'm good to keep going, right?
Yeah.
For something so precise, you'd knock her out first. Then, once she's still, you'd deliver 2 blows for the price of 1. Double the stabbing, double the blackened.
You're out of your mind! Even if they stabbed her together, they're still different people with different reflexes. If one of them stabbed her just a bit later than the other, then only that person would be the culprit.
Oh, really? Then let's take this up with the judge. Yo, Birdbrain, what's the verdict on that?
Just ask the mascot, yeah.
A bird? I will have you know, that I am in
bird? I'll have you why I ought to
me as such. Now decide. Rule 6, you say? That rule was put in place in the event that 2 separate murders occur in the span of 1 day. I'm all for complicated murders, but to go through the trouble of solving 2 cases in 1 trial, a line must be drawn at some point. Rule 6 is a defense against such scenarios. Nevertheless, our current predicament is quite unorthodox. Even I find myself at a loss. If 2 individuals were to injure 1 person at the same time...
What do you mean you're at a loss? You're the judge. This isn't even an actual court of law. You should be able to decide these things yourself. So, is it possible or not?
Theoretically, yes. But in reality, it's next to impossible.
Wait, what?
If a murder were to take place, regardless of location, we have our high-tech sensors throughout Utsurushima. These extraordinary sensors will be able to detect who landed the decisive blow down to 0.
Oh my god, I'm right. I'm right! Noah!
Seconds.
What? What is it?
Noah!
What?
Hold on, let me read the line out. Once we get going, you play with a margin of error with less than 0.00001 seconds!
Oh my god!
Melody rhythm.
Oh my god!
I told you, man, they're musicians. They know how to. They know how to be in sync. They know how to be in sync with each other.
Like when we were talking about the timing needed for that, I was like, I didn't remember the exact timing they said it was, but I was like, I remember they said it at some point.
No matter
to think they would use that in a murder?
Their strike, our sensors would assign whoever struck last as the blackened.
How about
that sounds about
when it's
right.
that fast?
I guess it really is impossible.
What if they get it down to the same 0.0001 seconds?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Well,
that's 1 less 0, Noah!
Measure it down to
that's 1 less 0!
0.0001 seconds.
And if they do it within the same 0.000001 seconds?
Are you fucking with me, boy?
You seem quite eager to propose a time difference that would be recorded as next to 0, Mr. Hashimoto. Very well. If a miracle such as your scenario were to occur, then I suppose my rules would be timed. Both individuals.
Oh my god!
Dude!
I rest my case.
Okay, 2 things. Two things. 1, I can't believe I remembered that. 2, Hibiki's gonna die, Noah.
Yeah, I know. They're both gonna die.
No, what? Oh, wait. So, how's voting gonna work?
I think
Keep
if you
going.
I think if you
Yeah,
give us a second, Korlin.
Sorry.
If they I think if they vote for at least one of the blackened, then they'll be fine. As long as one of the blackened is the majority, then I think it's fine. I think that's...
Was that the case? Are you going off of like what they said here, or what was said in V3? Because I do remember stuff being said about that in V3.
I'm going off of just common sense. If one of the blackened is in the majority, then they both get... Then the class still gets it correct. That's what I'm going off.
Even if they thought they did strike at the same time, there's naturally bound to be some time difference between them.
Nikei is right. Well, I agree that I'm perfect in every way. My sis, on the other hand, totally impossible.
Ho-ho! And the lies just keep on coming.
Come again?
For any two normal people, impossible. You two, on the other hand, totally possible. If my theory is correct, then that was exactly why you couldn't leave the abdomen behind. Of course, I'm not just saying this without any basis. The proof that you two could do it at the exact same time was provided by Newsy over there.
Yeah! It was his interview with them after the concert.
Oh yeah, true!
Do you guys remember the interview that Newsy did on the twins back on the second island?
Bro, the callback! Oh my god.
Cross-case pieces of evidence? What?
Evidence!
Why would we remember such a meaningless thing like that?
Because it's fucking crucial.
My are only of the highest quality. They are not meaningless. But yeah, I always remember every detail of my interviews. It's what makes me such a good journalist. I even have it written down for reference. Why do you remember that, though?
You really gonna waste your time with stupid questions like that? Just shut up and do as I say. Read out the part about their secret behind their synergy word for word.
Let's see here.
Oh my god. It's me, Waluigi! Net neutrality.
So, you two have shown us a fantastic performance, especially the unbelievable synergy between you two. Do you have a secret?
Well, we do practice day and night, but we're not like any other twins. We are like two as one. If we're in beat, we can play within a margin of error of less than 0.00001 seconds. Isn't that right, Kanade? How the fuck did you remember that, Craz? Good fucking job.
Huh? Oh yeah. Stupid sis.
I think I remembered that because even though we're long gone with Chapter 2, I think I keep rewatching it because there are so many good moments in it.
Indeed. I see. So, the fact that you're twins is a crucial factor. This is a scoop in and of itself.
He's unstoppable. Well, as Shin said, we gotta get going before it gets too late. For you.
You gotta be joking.
And also, I think it's also because it's just the last moments we actually seen most of the cast actually happy. Was at that concert.
Yeah.
Holy shit. But that means...
Do you understand now? Somehow these twins have perfect synergy. Suddenly the whole idea of simultaneous stabbings becomes real.
If they had to remove the abdomen because there would have been 2 left-handed stabbings.
Oh yeah. Okay, now it makes sense.
Both twins attested to this statement. Even Kanade didn't deny it at the time. All they had to do was utilize their special sense of rhythm to stab simultaneously without any hesitation.
Instead of melody rhythm, it's stabby rhythm.
Are we sure
Stabbity rhythm.
I thought Hibiki was exaggerating. Surely this shouldn't be possible for 2 separate people.
Same bro. It's like me and Noah, bro. Same brain.
Are 2 very different things, meathead.
Why do you keep calling me meathead?
Let me tell you, as a broker,
Meat on the
I've met a
bone.
lot of strangers and freaks around the world. In terms of twins, I've met some who have identical physical abilities, some who could read one another's minds, but never before have I met twins who share an identical rhythmic sense. Guess I can take that one off the list.
Hibiki and Kanade are identical twins, right? They say that identical twins are almost the same down to their genes. They usually share the same personality, too.
Well, that one isn't right.
I remember seeing a film where 2 separated twins tricked their parents into believing they were their twin.
Right. So if Shobai's theory were to be true,
do you know
then
which
that
movie she's
explains why they had to
referencing?
get rid of Setsuka's abdomen.
I feel like I've seen it, but I do not
I think
remember
it's the
the
Parent
name.
Trap. I'm pretty sure
it's
she's
The
talking about
Parent
the Parent Trap. I've never seen it, but I've heard of it.
If they used their
Wait, you mean
rhythmic sense to do the
Danganronpa?
stabbing,
Referencing
they
real
must have used
movies?
their dominant
What
hand.
the freak?
Wouldn't be the first time.
The same hand that they use when they're playing the instruments. They probably couldn't risk one of them forcefully trying to use the other hand and failing.
That would also explain why they couldn't have made additional stab wounds. Until
because then one of them would become the blackened.
They would have to leave only the simultaneous stab wounds.
Wow. Because it's a system where the person who last injured the body becomes the culprit.
But couldn't they have stabbed her after she was dead? Why would they get rid of the abdomen when...
Nah, a stab wound made before and after the person's death differs in its appearance. If they managed to stab her simultaneously on their first try, they naturally would have then waited for Setsuka to die. Dying from blood loss isn't instantaneous. It takes time. If they created a stab wound after she died, the difference between that and the first one would be notable. All it would have taken is one person knowing the difference between the two for that to fall apart. Enter me.
How can you tell them apart?
What am I, your mom? Go read a book about it in the library, dipshit.
Okay.
Yeah, Iroha,
Curious,
I
okay?
don't...
Why you gotta be so mean?
I don't think you want him to answer that question, like how to tell the difference in stab wounds between alive and dead. I don't think your delicate stomach can handle that, Iroha.
Is it really that delicate?
I never thought it'd be possible.
You call her the ultimate panther.
I'm starting to believe they both really may be the culprit.
One more thing. You want to know the scariest part about that girl?
Which one?
When Newsy was doing his interview, she wasn't too keen on her sis giving away that info about the timing.
Was she planning it back then? I mean, no, she couldn't have.
No, she wasn't. But she might have been considering using this little weapon of hers.
And then, if we look back even further to the simping spaceman's trial...
Wait, what? Back then?
The same girl also asked Monocrow about the existence of
Oh my god.
Wow!
Nabe Otonokoji had already been planning a double blackened murder as far back as the first trial, at least.
Wow!
No way! But Kanade helped us numerous times during the first two trials.
Yeah, because she wanted to
All a ploy
live.
to get us to lower our guard around her. Heck, even I bought into it. She'd act helpful and we'd begin relying on her in trials. What'd make this trial any different? But we've still got the best to come. You want to know the funniest part about all this?
I've looked at the TV tropes page for these characters, and apparently someone wrote this about Kanade. According to the Lanuge himself, he answered a Q&A where he said that if Monocrow had made a double blackened murder impossible, then Kanade would have just ditched any murder plan and just helped the rest of the class survive so she could escape with her sister. So,
wow,
it's good that Monocrow had this. Huh?
So basically what you're saying is, by not having that rule in place, she's basically expediting her escape plan.
Basically. And hey, if it weren't for that rule in place, and she had just cooperated with us and we were never wisened up to her true nature, well, then... well, let's keep going.
Every piece of decisive testimony, one way or another, all came from your fucking idiot sister. You could have let the stab wounds be, since I would be the only one to tell the difference. And knowing these kids, they'd just ignore me if I tried to warn them. But because she blabbed to Newsy, you had no choice but to get rid of the abdomen. Identical down to the genetic level, eh? Ironic. You two couldn't have been more different.
Syobai, that strange feeling I had that was preventing me from voting, I think your theory has cleared it up. I couldn't let myself vote because Kanade wasn't the sole culprit of the case.
Yeah, that's what I was about to mention, actually.
And if we didn't listen to Sora and just voted for Kanade,
we would have been executed.
Hibiki or Kanade, it wouldn't matter.
Oh my god. Wait, so
wow. Wait, so how do we get out of this?
That's why she framed Hibiki! That's why she framed Hibiki then, because it wouldn't have fucking mattered!
So we all technically owe our lives to Sora. You're
That's
amazing.
Right.
Just how did you realize something like that?
You flatter me.
I think you're giving me too much credit. Syobai did most of the heavy lifting.
So we're settling on the two of them doing it together. Is that the public opinion right now? Yeah. I won't lie. I'm still not too sure. It's an interesting theory, sure, but...
I
was about to say,
trust everyone.
Is this where the penicillin comes in? And I'm like, well, I actually don't know where the penicillin would come into this.
Yeah, we still don't know what the hell that was used for.
Sure, we have no concrete proof. But if this theory were to be true, then we can also finally explain Hibiki's cooperation. They both become the Blackened and win. They both get to escape the island. That was Hibiki's incentive to become an accomplice.
That's so fucking devious, Kanade.
But to give up Setsuka?
It's been a
I
long
think that's
battle,
precisely why she was killed.
The true ending of this trial.
Because why would Hibiki kill Setsuka?
Oh my god. Kanade blackmailed her into it.
Which one?
Kanade blackmailed Hibiki into killing Setsuka, because Kanade was going to be like, I'm going to kill Setsuka. You can't stop me. I'm going to become the Blackened. And then she offered...
You don't want your sister to be the Blackened, do you?
Yeah, exactly. You don't want your sister to be the Blackened, do you? So let's do it together and we can both escape.
The Otonokoji twins are the true culprits of this case.
Oh, about time.
One final battle.
Sora! Do you even hear
Damn, get this girl on a chorus.
that comes out of your own mouth? I, and I alone, am the culprit. You think you're something real special after hearing Syobai's shitty theory, don't you? I have tried to play nice. I admitted my crime and asked to die peacefully. And bitches and whores like you won't even let me do that. I will end you, Sora. Open your fucking ear holes and listen.
I'm gonna be so honest. I don't even know what she's gonna say because, like, it's gonna be hard to both prove and disprove this.
She's desperate now.
I don't know, I think she's more demonic now, actually. Unused anesthetics! Or, anesthetics, antibiotics! That's what I'm gonna guess, at least.
To accept my death, but the shit you two spew has pushed me to my limit. Twins having special abilities, interviews as evidence, and you're gonna decide the results based on a theory that follows
a game theory.
Any solid evidence. This shit isn't conviction. It's just a figure of speech. A passing comment. Irrelevant details. Unrelated to the case. You hear me?
But there are no logical contradictions with this theory. Not to mention, if you're the culprit and the double Blackened theory is wrong,
she'd still live.
You win the trial.
Why are you getting so desperate about what you claim is an incorrect theory?
Wait, so true though.
Oh shit, true!
Desperate? Look in the mirror, slut.
Whoa.
I want to punch that.
Hey, that's not PG.
I am a perfectionist. Even if I am to die, I won't let your dumb theories ruin everything I did. Us both being the culprits. Whining on about a theory without any evidence to back those words.
I have no idea why, I just know it's that!
First try, way to go.
I have no idea why, but it just had to come in there, you know?
We don't know how it's related, but it's related. We haven't used it yet. That's a little bit of meta reasoning.
I'm both excited and terrified on what's about to be spewed here.
You say there is no proof?
So the penicillin is proof. How is that so?
Let's ask the theory's creator. Do you have any proof, Syobai? Didn't think so. And you claim to know something that even Syobai isn't aware of?
Yes, actually.
Yes.
Of course not, Sora. You don't even know who you are, let alone something decisive.
Wow, pulling that card, huh?
Wow, wow, really fucking got me there.
In the end, this was all just a baseless theory.
A game theory. Wait, no.
Objection, says Old Phoenix. Oh, I assure you it's quite based.
After hearing what Syobai said, I looked through every single piece of evidence I'd found during our investigation. There's one final piece of evidence that hasn't fit into the theory, nor has anyone been able to explain its presence.
Okay, but how does it fit in now?
The bottle of antibiotics near the pool.
Antibiotics? I don't remember seeing anything like that by the pool.
It was in the corner, Yuki. You have your nearsighted ego.
Okay.
I'm not sure yet, but Teruya said something earlier that's just crossed my mind.
What, is he gonna point his arm out at a 45-degree angle?
I'm gonna vote by pointing down at a 45-degree angle!
Teruya, when you mentioned the blood packs disappearing, didn't you mention another change in the infirmary?
The infirmary? The infirmary? Oh yeah! Do you mean the medical kit that disappeared for a while before reappearing later?
Oh wait! But did you say that was unused?
So the antibiotics came from that kit?
Well, I checked the inventory of each room 3 times a day. Morning, lunchtime, and evening. And the medical kit that was definitely there last night had disappeared when I checked the room this morning. I was gonna tell you guys, but medical kits aren't harmful. I just assumed somebody needed it for an emergency. But when I came back to do my lunchtime stock take, I saw it sitting there back in its place, as if nothing had happened.
So that means somebody used the medical kit this morning, right?
But
no
why?
offense, Sora, but where are you going with this?
Yeah, that's what I'd like to know.
What does a missing medical kit and stray bottle of antibiotics have to do with anything?
As Teruya said, a medical kit can't be used to kill someone. At a first glance, it seems highly unlikely a murderer would grab it to try and patch their victim back up. But what if that was the case? What if it was grabbed as an insurance to guarantee a double blackened situation?
Oh my god!
How? I haven't
because
caught on yet.
they could. Well, what she means is like they could have patched her up to where they could have just tried to kill her again.
Insurance?
You said that they used their primary hands to stab Setsuka simultaneously without any margin of error, right? Both Syobai and Kanade herself have attested to her being an extreme perfectionist. So let me ask you this. What if they somehow managed to fail the timing?
Yeah.
You mean they were gonna use it to heal Setsuka back up if it failed?
That is so fucked up.
Exactly.
Oh, she's
Kanade
flustered
has taken the
again.
medical kit with her for that exact reason.
That's ridiculous! How would you know if you had succeeded or not in the first place?
That's actually also a good point.
Dude, Monocrow exists for a reason, you know?
So they stabbed Setsuka together and called Monocrow to check if it would be a double blackened murder or not? Is Monocrow even allowed to tell them that?
I see no reason for Monocrow not to. Telling the Blackened that they are the Blackened shouldn't be a problem, right?
I'm
No
more
comment.
curious about that bottle. I'm incredibly thorough with my searches, but I didn't see anything like that. Where the hell did you find it?
I just kinda saw it rolling around near the pool.
Oh shit!
Bullshit! I never even opened the damn
Oh?
thing! There's no way that I dropped the... fuck, no.
What was that just now? I never even opened the damn thing? So you admit you did take it then? The same medical kit that our killer took to secure
that's
their
proof
double
if I've ever
blackened
seen it,
plan?
Noah.
I guess I was wrong. Handing us decisive testimony that digs your own grave? Maybe you're not so different from your idiot sister after all, Kanade Otonokoji.
No.
Oh!
This isn't...
Oh!
Wow.
You really just shit yourself over one small bottle, huh? Was the bottle being on the ground really that big a deal?
Hang on, back it up. Did she just
Wait,
confess to
but
it all being true?
wait. If she never opened it, how was it there?
Unbelievable. Even if I had dropped it, I would have heard it hit the ground considering its size. Or at the very
Fall into the
least,
water.
I would have noticed the minor weight decrease from the medical kit.
Or did you?
I didn't even leave it to Hibiki. I did this by
Oh,
myself
look at
just in
you,
case
Miss
bullshit
Little
like this
Perfectionist.
happened.
Not so perfect now, are you?
You've got to be fucking with me. Me making a mistake like this? That's unprecedented. And Sora being the one to find it?
See, Noah, honestly, this is also another reason I didn't think the trial was gonna end. This is like something like this is how I expected her to react when confessing.
That is true.
Like, she was way too calm.
It appears for the first time in this trial, we are able to bear witness to you getting truly flustered, Miss Kanade. However, it seems Miss Kanade truly is convinced she never opened the medical kit. If that were the case, it must have somehow opened by accident.
That's what I was thinking.
My, what a heavenly show of fortune.
Oh my
god!
Well, Kanade, ready to concede?
Iroha, why did you ... that?
Both you and Hibiki murdered Setsuka.
No way. This can't be happening. This doesn't make any sense. I never make mistakes. I can't lose.
I'm afraid you just did.
Very well. In that case, I will go over this double blackened case from the start.
There's the comic.
It's time for Melody Rhythm's Swan song.
Ooh!
Damn! Peak.
Okay!
Alright, let's see how this ability works.
Wow.
Wow, that is...
Bro.
Yay!
See, the culprit secretly has a sleeping pill. It's the coffee paired with the morning meals while the others are still asleep.
So
wow.
do you want to read these, or do you want to just complete the comic book?
Let's just do them.
Okay.
When Korlin said it trivialized it, I think he understated it, actually.
I'm not complaining.
Come on! Come on! Do a flip! Oh my god. That is horrifying. Wait, go down. Okay, well...
Yeah, I know. It showed them preparing to stab.
Chlorinate?
Don't worry, you'll see it in the they'll go
I hate that.
I hate me. Wait, what? She got a new handbook? Oh yeah, for the Oh! Dun dun! Can you, it's like, where's Waldo Kanade edition?
Nice.
Can you spot the right comic strip?
No, I mean that first one.
Can you spot the blackened?
Can you spot the black man from Danganronpa?
Shut up!
I'll just pretend I didn't hear that.
It was a reference. It was a reference. Bro, the blackened at the bottom there was tweaking. Oh, so looking at it now, we definitely did not need the skill.
Of the morning, while we were all still sleeping, the culprit awoke long before
this sleeping pills ain't shit.
Knowing that Mikado prepared our breakfasts way in advance, they used this to their advantage and slipped some sleeping drugs into the coffee at Iroha's seat. This was done to make sure that Iroha would have no alibi throughout the entire day. Not long after daybreak, the true plan was set into motion, calling for Setsuka to meet them at the pool. En route to the scene, the culprit made a quick detour to the infirmary and grabbed a large quantity of blood packs in
Don't
addition
look at me
to a
like
medical
that.
kit.
Don't look at me like that, bro.
Since it was already gone by the time Teruya
What are you looking at me like that for? What are we doing? What are we looking at me like that for?
And grabbing those items. Once they arrived at the pool, they immediately
Oh, they
passed
stunned her.
giving her no time to react. It was crucial they not kill her during this attack, however, merely render her unconscious. As soon as Setsuka was out cold, our culprit signaled for another individual to join them at the pool, our second culprit. Yes, despite all the odds and our previous assumptions, Setsuka was in fact not just killed by one person, but in fact 2 separate people at the same time. When the second culprit arrived at the pool's gates, the first culprit handed them their own e-handbook plus over the top of said gates. This was to manipulate the gate records, a crucial trick used throughout this case. The second culprit entered the pool using the E-Handbook Plus they were given by their co-conspirator. The in record of the first culprit and Setsuka already existed in the gate records database, so when the second culprit entered through the gates, the results showed an out record of the first culprit. By doing so, it guaranteed that the second culprit was able to enter the pool without using their own E-Handbook Plus and leaving a record. Next, the two stabbed the unconscious Setsuka simultaneously with a knife. Usually, it would be a matter of whoever stabbed the victim last would become the culprit, regardless of how close the two individuals attempted to time it. But our culprits shared a sense of rhythm with each other that was so in sync. Its difference was undetectable even with an electronic sensor. How might this be possible, you ask? Because these two individuals were twins that had ultimate talents related to rhythm.
Man, they would destroy the rhythm game.
After ascertaining the fact that they stabbed her at the same time, the first culprit left the pool. Once again, the gates were manipulated, this time with Setsuka's E-Handbook Plus, to make it seem like there was nobody at the pool according to the records. As she was leaving, she also put up a sign that said "Pool Sanitation Time, please do not enter," in the front of the pool. This way, no one else would enter the pool while they took care of the body. However, without realizing it, this was where the culprit made a pivotal mistake. The medical kit that was prepared as insurance to heal Setsuka in the event that they mistimed their simultaneous stabbing must have somehow allowed a bottle of antibiotics to fall from it. We're not sure how the culprit didn't notice this, but it was the single bottle that allowed us to prove the double blackened theory. After the culprit left, they re-entered the pool 3 hours later with the tools they needed. Typically, tools shouldn't take too long to find. However, to further paint Iroha as our prime suspect, the culprit made sure to leave a lengthy 3-hour window. Upon returning with the necessary tools, they got to work. And by work, I mean cutting up Setsuka's body into multiple pieces.
Yeah.
The reason they dismembered her body was to transfer the body to a different place, which I'll get to in a moment. During the dismemberment, it was imperative they get rid of the abdomen that showed 2 people had stabbed the body, each with a different hand. After concluding the process, the first culprit wiped down the pool using its towel.
Okay.
While the second culprit disguised himself as the first culprit. They were twins, so only a few adjustments were needed to make them completely indistinguishable. One of these adjustments involved altering their body shape. To do so, they put both of Setsuka's hands into a plastic bag and pinned it to their chest. Conveniently for the culprit, they also needed Setsuka's fingerprints to utilize her E-Handbook Plus for tricks later down the line. So by using the hands as part of their disguise, it also allowed them to carry the hands around with ease. Essentially, it was like killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Equipped with Setsuka's hands, they could now use her E-Handbook Plus whenever they wanted to. Just like Emma did with Kokoro's during the previous trial. The culprit then sent a message to Iroha using Setsuka's E-Handbook Plus. The message called for her to be in front of the mirror house at 18 o'clock. It was because
Speaking of Iroha, do you think
Iroha
she's the one who draws the manga panels for the closing arguments?
Definitely.
Yes, 100%.
That's maybe that's why all these trials end at nighttime, because it takes her all fucking night.
As soon as the message was sent, the second culprit left the pool while still disguised.
I lost my pink crayon. Can someone hand me another one?
The green crayon!
The sign that was in front of the pool was placed back inside, and they set off towards Department A. After arriving at the ghost house, they removed the disguise and entered inside, making absolutely certain Iroha would notice them. This was yet another thing the culprits had planned out, in an attempt to frame Iroha further and increase our suspicion of her. However, that was when their second crucial mistake occurred. In a hurry to get out of their disguise, the pin used to hold the plastic bags fell to the ground, unnoticed. Had it not been for the pins, we may very well have been unable to prove the disguise theory. Now inside the ghost house, the culprit ran to the house's fuse box and cut its wires, as well as killing the fire at the fireplace, creating a blackout from within. The blackout was necessary so that others wouldn't notice the discrepancies inside the ghost house until the designated time that the culprits had planned. Extinguishing the fire wasn't just for the blackout, though. The chimney's passageway also needed to be clear for a later part of the plan. A little later, the second culprit redisguised themselves as the first culprit and left the ghost house. There, they would join the rest of us for the parade, in the guise of their own sister. Of course, none of us had even the slightest inkling of being hoodwinked at the time. The resemblance and impression was uncanny.
I've been hoodwinked!
They simply smiled and waved as the parade unfolded, while also giving their sister a rock-solid alibi at the time. Meanwhile, the first culprit was waiting for the monorail at the Department C station. Let's go back slightly and focus on what they did up to this moment. Prior to the second culprit heading over to the ghost house, the first culprit had taken the time to move all the body pieces from the station to the pool. During the second culprit's creation of said house's blackout, the first culprit had their hands full with both disposing of the pool's signpost and putting the chest piece of Setsuka inside one of the parade dolls in the Department C storage area.
The parade.
Back to the present. At 1810, the monorail heading to Department A arrived and the first culprit began their process of slowly relocating the body. The method they used to do that was throwing one body piece down the chimney every time the monorail sailed past the ghost house. Typically, this method would be suicide for any normal person, but not our culprit. They made it seem like the body had teleported inside the house. Unfortunately for them, since the ghost house was next to a track that connected Department A and C, they only had 4 chances to throw the body pieces inside, considering that monorail is only active for another hour. Excluding the torso and 2 hands, they were tasked with handling the 7 remaining pieces. Was this going to be a problem? Of course not. Our culprit had reviewed the monorail timetable and calculated the time it would take to move back and forth between Departments A and C.
Was this going to be a problem?
They
nah,
had 7
bro.
chances to throw the 7 body pieces down the chimney. Utilizing their perfect aiming abilities, it was a piece of cake. Once they had ensured all the body pieces had successfully passed through the chimney,
do you see the
first culprit left the station and headed to the storage area. The parade was almost over, and Setsuka's torso had arrived at Department A by now. It was time to retrieve their final piece. We all noticed Setsuka's continued absence and began growing anxious. After a brief discussion, we decided to split up and search for her. Under the pretense of searching Department A,
hell yeah! High five!
Inside the storage area and swapped places once again. The disguise was only necessary to provide the first culprit an alibi while they threw Setsuka's limbs down the chimney. And now that this task had concluded, there was no need for the second culprit to remain disguised any longer. Over at the ghost house, I had sought out Setsuka through the blackout, but to no avail. Still believing she was alive, I left the place in a frenzy. Unbeknown to me, the first culprit was watching from afar. As soon as I had left, they signaled their accomplice, who had remained inside the storage area. Timing would be critical again. The second culprit picked up Setsuka's torso and ran full sprint all the way to the ghost house. To gain entry, they would once again use Setsuka's e-handbook plus, but the logs would show us an ID that displayed an in record but not an out record. Finally came the decorations. All 10 body pieces were gathered up and spread out across the altar. The folding screen was moved in the front of the entrance, and the blood packs they accrued at the beginning of the day were put to use, flooding the room. This was to create the illusion that the crime scene was the ghost house, and the culprit dismembered the body behind the folding screen. Emphasizing it further, a large trail of blood was planted by the culprit, leading up to the altar. They even spread some out on the altar as well, for good measure. And then the finishing touches came in the form of the culprit deliberately dropping their hairpin near the altar, and sending everyone a message using Setsuka's e-handbook plus. It needed to look nonsensical, to demonstrate a state of panic, but also make a vague reference to the ghost house, to suggest you may be there. Of course, fleeing the scene would be too risky, so instead they simply hid in the space behind the folding screen, waiting for us to arrive. Like a moth to a flame, we were all taken by the unsightly scene of the ghost house, hesitantly following the trail of blood up to the altar, where our friend lay in pieces. It was a grueling task and an incredibly convoluted plan. but this was how the two culprits managed to move the body and fool everyone. The killers, who didn't just murder Setsuka, but viciously and brutally mutilated her body into pieces. The twisted psychopath with a cunning mind and a lust for blood, and her unknowing accomplice, whose involvement was far more severe than we could ever imagine.
You can say that again.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Otonokoji twins, Kanade and Hibiki. It was you two.
Where I was like, I don't know why, but okay, damn.
Okay, go ahead and speak your truth, Craz.
I don't know why, but Sora saying that Hibiki left that hairpin there intentionally almost it made me tear up a little. I don't know why that specifically, but take that, you psychopath.
Well, Kanade, did I miss anything in your oh-so-perfect murder?
Ooh, the burns!
Her ego's bruised.
Need some burn cream for that one?
And Hibiki, I'm sorry, but it's the same for you. You might not have memory of it, but the results of this trial clearly tell us that you are also the one who killed Setsuka.
No.
She's not gonna like that.
I'm innocent! I couldn't have killed Suka! She was my friend! This has all gotta be some kind of bad dream! Yeah, that's it! This is all a dream! This is all a dream! Kanade could never kill someone! I could never kill someone! Wake up, Hibiki! Wake up, wake up, wake up! This isn't real! This isn't real!
Hibiki.
Miss Hibiki, I'm afraid this is not a dream. Whether you remember it or not, you have indeed committed the heinous crime of murder. Furthermore, you have also lost the class trial. If the answer we've deduced is true, soon your life will be over, and you shall be dead.
What? Dead? I'm going to die?
This is terrible.
This is some weird joke, right? I haven't done anything wrong. I promise. You guys are just messing with me. Right? Right? Come on, guys! This isn't funny anymore! Why are you all looking at me like that? Kanade and I didn't do anything! Tell them, Kanade!
This
Kanade,
is worse than
We didn't kill anyone, right?
Oh.
This is worse than Gonta because by the time they got through the climax reasoning in V3, Gonta had accepted it.
Yeah.
Alright, from this point onward until the post-trial, just don't pop in to say anything, okay?
Okay.
Why aren't you saying anything? What's going on? Sis, help me! Like you've always done, like when we were young. Sis, when something bad happened, you were always there for me. I am sorry if I was a bad sister. I am sorry if I was being too harsh to you. I'm sorry for anything bad I ever did. But please, help me.
Hibiki, Kanade's about to die too. You've both lost the trial. Even she can't help you in this situation.
Help me! What? Let me out! Why won't these doors open? Help me!
Now, Miss Hibiki, the trial is still in session. I must request you return to your seat immediately.
Oh, no! I hate it here! I need to save my parents! I'm so sick of this place! Let me out! Just let me out!
Hibiki.
Hibiki, calm down.
I wonder. That shrieking banshee of a girl. I've been monitoring her since we deemed her a suspect earlier on in the trial. Her sister's a crazy psycho bitch, don't get me wrong. But this girl? Small quirks in her behavior plus that whole amnesia thing. She might have a second disorder.
This is your final warning, Hibiki Otonokoji. If you do not return to your seat, you will be severely punished.
Kanade?
Oh no. Oh no.
Sis. So adorable.
What the
I have nowhere to run, right? Well then, as they say, if you can't beat 'em, join 'em.
What?
I'm beyond furious that my masterful plan has failed. But knowing that I get to see my sister's most painful, wrenching, most despairful moments while I die, perhaps I found a way to win after all.
Ugh, disgusting.
Congratulations, everyone. You should be proud of yourselves. Both Hibiki and I. We are both the culprits of this case.
Yeah, I see.
No, you IB.
Shut up. No, I do see.
Oh, wait, you're right. I'm sorry. I should be more careful about what I say. Noah.
Yeah.
I'm sort of scared that was not the worst of that.
I'm glad to hear that you have all reached what seems to be a unanimous decision.
I swear to God, if there's another fucking objection, I will lose my goddamn mind.
I will punish everyone here. Everyone will die if I get interrupted one more fucking time.
4 times in one trial is too many.
But I will take this silence to signify that you are once again ready to vote.
He
so
sucks of shit.
If one of you interrupt this process once again, I will personally tender my resignation and rain hellfire upon those above. Anyway,
No, I'm satisfied this time.
Ladies and gentlemen, use
as satisfied as
the
I can be, at
power
least.
to vote for who you believe to be the culprit. As you have all taken a stance that our blackened is in fact 2 separate people, which is a first in the entire history of Danganronpa.
Well, hey, hold the fourth wall break, buddy.
Whoa. Nah, I don't appreciate that.
I have temporarily replaced the late Mr. Kagurine's panel with
Wait,
one mark.
you mean I can get you can
Yuri did it!
Yuri
did it! Yuri did it!
Yeah!
If you truly believe that the 2 of them are the culprit, vote for that panel. Understood? Excellent. Will you make the right choice? Or the dreadful
Blah, blah, blah. You made the same speech 4 times, buddy. We get it.
What is it going to be?
What was that?
Nothing!
Good. I've been waiting for this moment all night.
Noah, you know what this means?
What?
Yuri is the killer. We voted wrong. Let's go. I knew that bitch was a killer the second I saw him.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna be going from hell yeah to oh hell no in a second, I guess.
Oh, hell no.
Not the first thing I wanted to see, Kanade. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Oh.
Hey.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. Well, with all votes accounted for, I can officially announce that the culprits, or should I say, culprits who murdered Setsuka Chiebukuro,
Congratulations!
were indeed Hibiki and Kanade Otonokoji! Congratulations on voting correctly for such a convoluted killing.
Shit.
Oh, shit. Holy smokes!
What? The Blacken really was two separate people.
Honestly.
Indeed. To be honest, I found myself at quite the loss upon seeing them simultaneously delivering the final blow. By its very definition, a class trial is a system that, while multiple victims can occur for one case, no two students can be the culprits.
Oh.
That's what you think.
However, no matter how many times I reviewed the footage, I was unable to discern any slight difference in timing. Even our sensors failed to detect any discrepancy. Eventually, I had no choice but to concede. In this field trip of mutual killing, the rules are absolute. And this case, while certainly unorthodox, did obey the rules.
I must say, I'm impressed.
I wish to convey my utmost praise for the twins, as they not only found a minor loophole within the rules, but also utilized their talents to pull off an impossible feat. Truly remarkable. I'm genuinely speechless. Not for a second did I think it was possible we'd lose the trial. Blackens have always been one person. Why should this trial be any different?
I think I'm getting feedback from one of the
plan. Go ahead, Korlin.
I'm also getting a feedback loop.
Oh no.
I think it's Craz.
Craz, I think that's you. Yeah. I think I'm hearing your headphones.
On my volume.
How about now?
I still kind of hear it, but it's a little bit less.
Okay, now Craz is muted. Now does it matter?
I can't hear it anymore.
Okay. Sorry, Craz. That was the beauty of this plan. No matter which of us you'd voted for, you'd still lose. I'd created a plan that even confused Monocrow. If our host was at a loss, I figured there was no way that you guys would be able to solve it. And even if you did, I'd made sure to set up things so that the only viable alternative would be to suspect Iroha. But somehow, despite all of that, the plan still failed. It seems like I underestimated both Syobai and Sora.
She's right. Those two did all the heavy lifting in this trial. If it weren't for them...
It is what it is.
Don't get me wrong, I'd made sure to keep Syobai in mind when I started planning this. It doesn't take me long to catch on to people like him. As soon as we met, I knew he would be trouble.
Impossible.
But you, Sora, who the hell are you? What are you?
An albino.
There's basically nothing special about you. On top of that, you can't even remember your own talent. How was someone like you able to win against someone like me?
Sora!
Just what is your talent?
That's what I would like to know.
Yo!
You bastard!
Why?
Oh.
Why the hell did you murder Setsuka?
Huh?
Nikei?
What's wrong? I thought you didn't care about whether we lived or died.
But...
Well, no, I suppose you in particular have a reason to be mad about it.
I don't get it.
I'm confused. Like that's anything new. But putting that aside...
Also...
So, you wanted to know why we killed Setsuka, yes?
The thing is...
Maybe you had a reason, Kanade, but Setsuka was like another sister to Hibiki. Why would she agree to help you kill her?
Seriously?
Isn't it obvious? They're voids! It was a double void killing!
Yeah.
I suppose that'd be the only logical conclusion, right? I really hope at least one of them are. Both of the previous killings were done by voids. It's pretty much their job to make sure we don't get along. Any sign of harmony and they'll intervene. Does that mean, aside from Mikado, that the last two voids? I really hope so.
Don't just stand there. You killed Setsuka and we want answers. One of you better start talking and quick. Or I'm bringing out the big iron on my hip.
Oh god, Hibiki. Were the twins really part of Void? Noah! You did this last trial!
I'm sorry!
Were the twins really part of Void? Have they really struck 3 times in a row and killed a third friend? Like Shinji said, if they were, then that means we know the identity of all 5 voids. And if they were about to be executed as Blackens, then that would mean... Just when we thought we could see the light at the end of the tunnel.
But...
Oh god, what is he about to say?
Okay, man.
If he oh god.
If he says
Pardon my interruption.
Voids, if he says
Noah,
that none of them...
Oh god. That means there's one void that we haven't noticed.
Yeah.
Pardon my interruption, but if I may...
What did you say?
You may shut your mouth and keep the hell out of this.
Time out. Time out.
Let me finish! Good grief, all day long you've been so very mean to me, Mr. Otori! It's enough to make a grown magician cry!
Allow me to explain.
Although I believe this is something you will all be quite intrigued to hear, you see...
So let me get this straight.
Yeah, they ain't voids.
Oh, god damn
Neither
it.
of them.
God damn it.
Ugh. Fuck.
Oh boy. What?
What did you say?
What do you mean by that? Of course they are! What gives you the right to—
I tip my hat to you.
I am not too pleased that my thunder stole it.
Ugh. There's still 2 left.
Well, one for... I mean, that doesn't discount Iroha, but... that still means 1.
Yeah.
Mr. Hashimoto is spot on. The Otonokoji twins have no relation to us voids.
What?
Huh? But the voids were supposed to murder...
You are forgiven.
I understand your confusion given that the previous murders were all committed by us voids.
Quite exciting.
But a void killing is nothing more than a contingency plan, if you will. As I've stated many times before, all students are eligible to become a murderous blackened. I've repeated this fact myself countless times. Anyone can become a murderer.
Yeah, that much was obvious from the trial alone. The voids want to make sure this killing game continues. Ain't no way they'd sign off on a plan so risky. Which meant it had to be someone, or someones in this case, who genuinely wanted out.
How awkward.
Indeed, I was quite perplexed upon learning that it was not one of my fellow voids behind this killing. Just where the blazes were you, my friends?
What?
So...
We are not your friends.
He's talking to the void members.
I know.
I think I know what happened. Somehow Iroha got the bottle out. She somehow got the bottle out so the game would continue, because if we didn't discover that bottle of antibiotics, the game might have ended. So, because there was that point where Mikado said it was a sign of fortune, and then Iroha's sprite suddenly came up and she had ... dots. There is no other reason for that to happen unless she influenced this somehow.
I said this. They chose of their own will to murder someone?
How? Why? If they weren't a void, then why would they...
That was our mistake, Yuki. The killers were all voids, because before the rest of us had no reason to kill anyone. But this time was different. This time we did have a reason. The motive videos that Mikado gave us. I am under the water. That's right. Even though we had forgotten about them. The Blackened of this case gets to not only escape if they win, but they also get to know the ending of their video. The one I saw didn't affect me in any way, but the same can't be said about everyone.
Are you for real?
That's right! Hibiki and Kanade said during the class trial that their parents were in trouble, right? Then that must have been it! That was their motive!
Fuck!
Oh, dang it, it's all my fault! I so focused on the voice that never even crossed my mind!
Mikado! This is all your fault! If you hadn't given us these motives, then... I'll never forgive you!
How annoying.
But
about that. Those videos played no part in why I did any of this.
What? The hell?
What? I said Setsuka dying had nothing to do with those boring videos. Sure, maybe that was the case for my sister, but me? I couldn't care less about those things.
What? Those things? But they're your family. How can you...
My sister is the only family I've got. Have you already forgotten what you proved in the trial? I've been planning a double Blackened murder ever since I learned how these trials work. And yet, those videos were distributed only yesterday, right? Your timeline doesn't add up.
Unforgivable! Then why would you do something so horrible?
Yikes, where to begin? Let's see. How about we start with the basics? Everyone,
God.
If I could direct your attention to Hibiki for a second.
God.
Huh?
What about her?
Look!
Doesn't something seem a bit off about her?
Hibiki, are you okay?
Oh, God.
Hey,
Hibiki, are you even listening? Just because the trial's over doesn't mean we have any more questions to ask. Quit it with the silent treatment already!
Whoa!
What the fuck? Whoa, is she alright? What the fuck?
Oh my god! So cute!
Whoa!
What in the fresh hell?
Kanade?
Ladies and gentlemen!
What the
Project?
Go ahead.
What are you?
What the hell?
What's wrong?
Allow me to introduce you to my lifelong project and my true motive for this murder. So, what do you think?
Seriously? What the hell? What are you talking about?
No?
I'm so confused and my head's practically spinning.
Use your head.
What? You still don't get it? Here, watch. Hibiki,
No.
give me your hand.
No.
Also,
Now do a backflip.
cut it out.
What? What the fuck? What? I don't even know what to say anymore.
I don't... What? That scared the life out of me!
And finally...
No!
Say you love me with a big, warm smile.
I love you,
Oh! What the
Ah!
Prop.
Ah!
For still being able to read your lines even with how awful this is.
Ugh.
I don't think it's fully hit me yet. I don't think it's fully hit me yet.
It's all right. You can process this.
Just read the line.
Okay.
Just read. I don't know.
All right.
Me too! I love you too, Hibiki!
The hell?
What the fuck is going on?
That's me right now, Nikei. I'm feeling very uncomfortable.
Hibiki? Hibiki, wake up! Hibiki!
Impossible.
Save your breath, Sora. When she's in this state, I'm the only one she'll listen to.
How do you do that?
Oh god.
Hypnotize her? Or maybe you've learned how to mind control people?
Well, that came out of left field, huh?
So that's what I was missing. I still couldn't figure out why the little shit's actions didn't make sense, but I guess I've got my answers now.
Oh my, what's going on here?
It's like this.
How do I put this? While the Blackens were officially Kanade and Hibiki Otonokoji, in reality it was Kanade and Kanade Otonokoji.
What did you say?
What are you talking about? Stop speaking in riddles and just answer a question!
Piss off.
Why do you always insist on yelling at me? I already gave you your answer. The trial's over, so if you're too thick to get what I'm saying, then that ain't my problem. If you're really that desperate for a different answer, go ask the girl yourself.
Oh!
Well, don't you all agree that my precious toy is so adorable?
I hate that I was right about this part! Fuck you!
Kanade, please just help us out and tell us what's really going on here.
Sure.
Oh, I'd be delighted to. We're about to die anyway, and I'd rather all my hard work didn't go underappreciated. Let's see. I suppose I should start at the very beginning, when Hibiki and I were really young. As you know, we are identical twins. Our mother birthed us only 10 seconds apart from each other. I forgot exactly if this was something I instinctively knew at birth, but I was around 3 or 4 years old when I suddenly realized something. I was better than Hibiki in every way.
Good grief.
I assume you were talking about your talents, correct?
Wrong.
Oh, please. Our talents were just the tip of the iceberg. Anything she could do, I could do better. But while I was slowly noticing how superior I was, Hibiki in turn was noticing how inferior she was. That was when the abuse started. No matter what I did, she blamed me for everything. I was so young at the time, I didn't know any better. I never stood up to her, nor fought back. Eventually, I just came to accept that this was how things were gonna be. And one day, our mother intervened and told my sis that she had to play with me for a change. But Hibiki refused. She threw a tantrum and said that she loved Shiro more than me. And I remember my world shattering. Those words, they hurt a lot, especially as a kid.
Shiro? Who's that?
Puppy we used to have as kids.
No.
Oh, God.
It was a small, loving, white teacup poodle who adored belly rubs and cuddles.
You killed the dog, didn't you? You little shit.
Sis!
No matter how much abuse Hibiki hurled at me, she was still my sister, and I loved her. More than anything else in the world, I wanted us to get along. But as soon as I learned that my precious sister preferred some petite pooch over me, my entire body froze. I remember looking into Shiro's eyes, and that's when it clicked. As long as he was alive, I was only ever going to be second best.
How were both of our theories true?
So, I decided to thin the herd a little and get rid of it.
Get rid of it? Like you took it to the pound?
So...
Words so
Oh no, I was thinking of something more definitive. The next day, while everyone else was out...
What the fuck?
I butchered Shiro with a kitchen knife and threw its remains down the drain.
No way.
What?
You're kidding me, right?
Hey!
As small and wretched as that thing was, it was still a living creature. I mean, I had to cover up a lot of things to not get found out, but somehow it all seemed easy. Probably because I was a genius.
Sis!
After a while, poor little sis began frantically searching for Shiro, but alas, she wasn't able to find it. Of course, that was only natural. What remained of it was probably indistinguishable from sewer sludge by then.
Are you for real?
So you killed your sister's favorite dog just to get close with her?
You bastard!
Like hell that would work! You're out of your mind! You're a freak!
Certainly.
I know. As soon as I realized I did something wrong, I actually felt a bit guilty. But the reaction Hibiki showed afterwards soon got rid of any lingering thoughts I had. Instead of blaming me like she always would, she did something she'd never done before. She came to me for help, crying her eyes out.
You are an indescribable monster.
Kanade, help me! What should I do?
Sister!
And that face, it was like an angel, more precious and adorable than anything I'd ever seen.
Mitsuhiro,
Also,
you were too harsh on you.
Indeed.
Ever since then, she'd become extremely passive and weak whenever she was backed into a corner mentally. And each and every time that happened, she'd cry for help, depending entirely on me.
Sister!
That was when I started to train my little Hibiki.
Ugh. This is so disgusting.
Train.
Thank you for letting me voice this character so that you guys would not have to.
Thank you for voicing her. I don't know if I'd be able to get through these lines.
I hope that my performance isn't like...
It's good. It's fine.
Okay. Alright.
It's good. It's a good performance. It's just the lines are very uncomfortable.
They are.
Unbeknownst to Hibiki, I broke her down day by day, little by little, in ways she would never realize. All high and mighty, abusing her little sister on a daily basis. She didn't even realize that she was being tormented as well. When Hibiki's in her shocked mental state, her mind becomes so weak that she can't even remember what happened afterwards. Just seeing her yell and scream like she's in charge, all the while blissfully unaware of what takes place off stage. It drives me insane! And that's how I slowly but surely morphed Hibiki however I saw fit.
It wasn't easy at first. I had to try numerous different methods to find what was most effective. In the end, I learned that eradicating whoever Hibiki held close to her would slowly increase her reliance on me. Shiro was only the first of many. For example, there was Hibiki's best friend Ayumi from grade school. Someone pushed her down a flight of stairs. The blow fully paralyzed her, and she's been hospitalized ever since. Your sister Kanade gives me the creeps, Biki. We should stay away from her. The bitch was practically asking for it. Then there was that middle school homeroom teacher Hibiki had a crush on. He was always so hardworking, so I tried to help him out by filling his veins with muscle relaxant and burying him alive.
Oh my god!
I'm sure that perverted pedophile had indecent thoughts towards my precious sis. I hope he died painfully and slowly. If Hibiki knew what I had done for her, she'd be thanking me. Even Melody Rhythm brought its fair share of troubles. The recording engineer, the makeup coordinator, manager, every single one of them. They all just got in the way. So I got rid of them. Poor little sis. Her mind's become so fragile that even the smallest things can send her off the deep end. And right into my arms.
No way!
You're saying that Setsuka wasn't... This wasn't the first time you've...
This can't be! You can't be serious.
Hey. Yo, what's her body count?
Well, I don't keep track of everyone I kill. I guess around 60.
Damn. Alright, you win.
It's obvious.
I mean, it's come to a point where I just get rid of everyone acquainted with Hibiki.
How in the world did you not get arrested for all of this?
It is what it is.
I don't know, really. Either I'm just that smart, or cops are just that dumb. Honestly, I'd say a bit of both.
Tsurugi, why didn't you put this little shit in prison?
Or, better yet, just assassinate her. Tsurugi, I have a few questions for you.
Impossible.
Potatoes.
Which is why this feels so weird. After all of those perfect plans, this is where I finally fail?
What?
So that's it? That's why you killed Setsuka? Because she was friendly with your sister?
No, it didn't have to be Setsuka specifically. My target was always going to be whomever got closest with Hibiki. But I'd be lying if I said I didn't find it satisfying. That girl really pissed me off. Anything that could help undo all of the work that I put into training Hibiki must be eliminated.
You!
Why? Why are you so obsessed with Hibiki?
Look!
Why? That's a pretty redundant question, don't you think?
Say...
After all, do people really need a reason to love someone? I love Hibiki! I love Hibiki more than anything else in the whole world! Don't act like you wouldn't have done the same if you were in my shoes.
I'm kidding. Say very confidently I wouldn't, actually.
You're crazy. You're insane.
Damn it!
This is sick to the core. I'm done listening, and I'm not wasting any sympathy on you. From the bottom of my heart, I hope you burn in hell.
Yeah, get her.
We're on the same page, Nikei. Bro fist, right now.
Hold it right there.
Hold on a minute, Miss Kanade. Just how does the story relate to Miss Hibiki's current predicament?
I'm sorry.
Oh, I forgot that's what we were talking about. Let's see. I guess it was around that time I made sushi out of our coordinator. So have you eaten your victims, Kanade? Wait, when Hibiki realized that our coordinator had gone missing, she came to me in tears.
Yes.
But this time, something else happened. 1 minute she was bawling, and then the next, it suddenly all stopped. Her eyes became vacant, and her face emotionless. She was completely catatonic.
So...
And when I called out to her, she started to do everything I told her to, word for word. No complaints, no reactions. It was as if I was controlling a character in a game. That might have been one of the happiest moments of my life. Just being controlled by my words. Just thinking of it makes me... Unfortunately, the state didn't last too long, and she was back to herself soon enough. But I'd seen enough, and I knew what my new goal was to be. The next time I caused her to snap from shock, the trance lasted longer, and the time after that, longer still. Until eventually, we reached the present day, where I have been able to master the ability to take her in and out of this state whenever I so desire. What had started as a bid to make her reliant on me had beautifully blossomed into making her an unknowing extension of me. All that was left for me was to remove her own agency entirely and make her a mindless puppet that would happily cater to my every whim.
How annoying.
It sucks as well, because I really do think I was on the verge of reaching that. Maybe 1 or 2 more deaths after this, and I'd finally have it. Such a shame.
I tip my hat to you.
Even the mastermind's stumbling over his own words as he tries to comprehend this.
Yeah. Not even my fellow Voids would do something this fucked up.
Exactly.
I see.
The audio's
so that's why I was...
Oh, there we go.
What?
Nothing. The audio stopped for a second, but it's fine now.
So that's why Mr. Hashimoto said the culprit was Miss Kanade. Miss Kanade again. Miss Kanade uses this pumping version of Miss Hibiki to act as her duplicate in order to commit a perfect crime.
Hold on.
How far back does this go? For today, I mean. When did you put her in the state? She already like this when we met her this morning?
Wait.
No, she was still herself back then. Ever since this killing game started, I've been biding my time, just waiting for the moment where Hibiki's spine had reached its breaking point.
It's obvious.
But as soon as we got that motive video of our parents being attacked, I knew it was time. With my plan already prepared, all that was left was to set it in motion.
Your plan?
By the way...
Now that you've all voted, I might as well come clean on this part. Remember those blood packs? Well, I had one other use for them.
This is...
What?
Also...
Your earlier deductions weren't wrong. I did, in fact, wake up early and called Setsuka to the pool, where I then ambushed her from behind and knocked her out. But after that, I then poured the blood from one of those packs.
What?
Yeah. I then poured blood from one of those packs all over her unconscious body to make it look like she was dead.
Oh my god.
Why would you do that?
Obvious.
Because I knew that would be the trigger that would turn Hibiki into a puppet. I called Hibiki to the pool straight away, making sure she used my Handbook Plus to get in. Poor Hibiki walked right in on what she thought was a real crime scene.
Indeed.
Put yourself in her shoes for a second. How would you react if you just watched a video of your parents getting attacked, only to see your best friend's bloodied corpse the very next morning?
Certainly.
As someone who's controlled her mental state for years, I knew for a fact that it would send her over the edge. I practically got it down to a fine art, knowing her tolerance level and what would be needed to make her catatonic. Her mom, her dad, her best friend, all gone in less than a day. The scream that she let out was so primal, so broken. I'm getting chills just remembering it.
Oh.
So when Mr. Hashimoto mused of a potential discrepancy between the blood present at the ghost house and the amount of blood packs taken, this both confirms and explains that.
Forgive you! How could you? Controlling someone like a puppet? She's your sister!
Oh, please. Do you think my brainless sister would have been of any use to me here if I didn't take control of her? Hibiki's too boring to want to kill someone. She would have never agreed to otherwise.
Sister!
I did this all for Hibiki. She did say she wanted to leave this island after all.
How annoying.
But now she never will, thanks to all of you.
Does Hibiki know any of this?
Use your head.
Of course not. When she's like this, her mind is as good as asleep. She won't have the faintest memory of anything that's happened since she snapped.
But Hibiki still cared about you and loved you more than anyone. Kanade Otonokoji is a human being and has family. You really are the worst.
Judge me all you want. I don't care. People come in all different shapes and sizes after all. It's not like I expected you guys to understand me anyway.
Hey.
Yo, Fatal Attraction. Not that it matters now, but let me ask you something.
Alright.
You fessed up towards the end of the trial, right? You've clearly proven that you got the smarts, so why not fight back?
Know what's he on about?
Are you serious?
Feels kinda off if you ask me. Unlike the two before, this trial ended because she forfeited, not because we beat her. Hell, even I hadn't considered that whole double blackened part. That was all albino girl. You still could have snatched victory from the jaws of defeat.
Maybe, but I'd rather keep my dignity than kick and scream until the end. As soon as people started talking about a double blackened murder, it was game over for me. Besides,
Hibiki.
I wanted to see Hibiki's despair.
Despair?
Honestly, looking back, I have no regrets with my life. I've already played with my sister to my heart's content. Of course, escaping this island and being together with a completely puppified Hibiki does sound tempting. But nothing beats my desire to watch Hibiki's face full of despair. And not just any despair, the one that you feel when you're moments from death itself.
Well, you're not gonna get that because she's now a lifeless, emotionless puppet. Good job, Kanade. You're not gonna see what you want.
Noah. Think about what you just said again.
She's an emotionless, lifeless puppet.
Yeah, that does anything she wants, right?
Oh. Hey, sister, feel some despair. Ugh.
The one just before her precious life ends. The one that she'll take to her deathbed. The one gripe I have with my little puppet Hibiki is that her face is too predictable, which just makes it feel fake and inauthentic. So if I switch her back at the last minute...
No!
I'll get to see the real Hibiki's terror, her horror, her despair. Just the thought of it makes me so excited.
Yo, albino.
Are you talking to me?
This is stupid.
Do something about this, Maeda. This chick is too crazy even by my standards.
What are you...
You're good at wrapping this stuff up, right?
What do you mean by... I looked around, everyone was doing what they could to avoid looking at Kanade. And frankly, I couldn't blame them. To call her explanation insane didn't even come close to scratching the surface. Even with authors of horror, thriller would have had a tough time devising something this messed up. Hell the nudge! To know you were sharing the same air as this degenerate monster made you want to throw up. Kanade Otonokoji, the classmate who we once thought as a friend. This was her true self. And yet somehow she's...
What?
Still wasn't done yet.
I
God, wow.
Guess then...
God, so fucked up that you even get the mascot stuttering.
Exactly. You've accomplished something. We shall proceed to the trial's conclusion?
Wait.
Huh? Oh, wait just a moment, Monocrow.
What?
I forgot to mention that I found this while rummaging through a certain someone's belongings.
What?
Huh?
Would you care to explain what that is?
Look!
This is a note that I found inside Setsuka's pockets when I killed her. I was so busy with the plan that I didn't have time to read the details, but the fact that she had it on her body probably means that it contains something important, right?
Even the paper sound effect's silent.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was okay, I'm glad y'all laughed. I got a laugh out of y'all. I was worried about how that would go down.
Silent paper sound effect.
Oh my god.
Setsuka, read it to us now!
Wait.
Hold on, let me just...
Hold on, I need to read this real quick. She made a statement so horrifying, even his offs were silent.
The what?
No one knows what I mean.
I know what he means. Right, anyway.
What does it say? Okay, oh my god. Oh god.
Well. Wow, do I feel bad for you guys.
Hey!
Would you just tell us already?
Say...
Mikado, are you sure you'll be alright?
Huh?
Excuse me, I'm a... Wait.
What? Even he doesn't know?
Wait, what? I'm afraid I don't follow.
Well, it's just that you voids sure have a tough road ahead of you as well.
Kanade, what is that note?
Indeed.
This is a will written by Setsuka.
A will?
A will? She knew she was gonna die?
Huh?
A will? From Setsuka?
Also,
It seems that in the event that someone killed her, she kept a log of all the information that she'd gathered and learned on her own, like an insurance policy.
Huh? Information? I don't remember Setsuka ever telling us about that.
She must have discovered something.
She was gonna tell us. She was gonna tell us.
I don't know why she didn't tell us sooner, but she must have found something big. Come to think of it, she'd been acting weird ever since we'd arrived on the third island.
look.
You're right. She did talk like something was up back when the motive was revealed as well.
Huh?
Hi, this really is big news. She kept all this to herself?
Hey!
Well, what does it say? Just tell us already!
Huh.
Oh, no. I'm so sorry, not sorry, but...
No!
I think some things are best left in the dark, don't you? So
Why do you have a lighter on you?
One to my grave. No! Haru!
Going out with dignity, eh?
Somebody stop her! We need that info!
We're too late! A note as small as that burns out in a matter of seconds!
You! What the hell do you think you're doing?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm burning up any chance you have of taking down
What?
Mikado.
But why? You don't have any motive to do that! What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm about to die, aren't I? Why should I care what happens to you guys next?
If you shouldn't care, then just let us have the damn will, you fucking bitch!
Or what? Were you expecting some sort of touching moment? Take this. I leave this up to you. As if. Unfortunately, I'm not that good of a person. Not to mention how much I despise each and every one of you. You all screwed me and my perfect plan over, and I don't take kindly to losing. Consider this payback. I told you at the end of the trial, didn't I? Even if you vote correctly, I'll still emerge as the victor. Oh no. Now all of Setsuka's hard work was for nothing. Oopsies.
No! It's already turned to ash! Oh god, please, no, 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 no!
My, you're being awfully persistent, Nikei. Boy, do I wonder what's caused that?
No way.
No.
Yep.
Is it Nikei?
Is the void Nikei? I mean, it could be.
You little... Yoruko, calm down. Violence is against the rules.
Now I can finally die without any regrets. Okay,
No,
Monocrow, let's get to it. I'm sure you've prepared a wonderful and fitting execution for me and Hibiki.
Now, hold on. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but there's still some things left to do.
Not so fast.
Have you all forgotten? The blackened of this class trial has the right to know the ending of their motive video, regardless of the results. The execution comes after that.
How annoying.
Oh, come on. Do you really think I care about that video at this point? Please, let's just skip the boring preamble and get on with the main event.
No, no, no. Let's see this motive video. I want you to feel the most despair possible, Kanade. I want this video to leave you feeling awful.
Honestly...
There's only one problem with that. Hibiki's gonna have to watch it too.
She's a lifeless puppet. She'll be fine.
Yeah, you're right. While you may feel that way, surely your sister, Hibiki, gets a say in this matter as well. This class trial acknowledges both of you as the Blackens, meaning that both parties are at liberty to see the contents of their respective videos. Fortunately, though, it just so happens that your two motive videos are identical, so this shan't take long.
I see. I suppose you make a good point. I guess it wouldn't hurt to let poor sis know what really happened to her parents before her death.
Look!
Okay, sis,
No!
It's time to wake up! Focus your eyes on me and take a deep breath. I need you to go back to you being your real self now.
No!
Huh?
Kanade? Is this the class trial room? Did I?
Hey, sis! Okay, so long story short, we're about to be executed. But on the bright side, we get to see the ending of our motive video. Come on, let's watch it together before we die.
Die? Me?
It's okay.
Don't you remember? We both killed Setsuka and we lost the class trial.
No, that can't be. I would never. Why would I get executed when I did nothing wrong? Please don't! I don't want to die!
Amazing. Good job. Come now, little one. Don't cry. Your friends wouldn't wish to see such, would they? I want to make a joke, but not right now. Now, eyes up and focus on the screen. As per procedure, it is required that you watch this video. Wait, why am I the one consoling her?
Sis!
Because your daddy, Crow. Sorry, I had
Shut up!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hey.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Sis, aren't you curious about who really attacked Mom and Dad? At least we get the chance to know who did it. Or would you rather just die now without knowing what happened?
Well, she doesn't seem like she's fine, does she? Nevertheless, here we go.
Oh boy, what are we about to see?
It's gonna be Kanade, isn't it? Huge screen over our heads showed a video of a couple looking to be around their mid-40s or 50s getting stabbed repeatedly by someone. The man seemed like he was already dead, with blood spewing out of his throat like a fountain. The woman also seemed to be moments before death. He was desperately trying to stop her intestines from falling out as she pleaded for her life.
No, Mom, Dad.
Let me explain.
This video is a first-person perspective recording from the very person that murdered the Otonokoji's parents. Being recorded on a cheap camcorder, the quality isn't quite something to write home about, but...
No way!
I can't watch anymore!
There's no use.
This is too horrible.
Darn it!
Monocrow, Mikado, who are you guys? How did you get the footage of the twins' parents being murdered? No, not just that. Even the motive videos in general. How did you get your hands on those?
Good grief.
Do we really need to answer that? No, I don't think so.
Wait.
Wait a minute.
Now, for the climax. The identity of the assailant will now be revealed. I'm sure you're more curious than ever, dear Kanade and Hibiki. Now. So pay close attention, as our mystery assailant was none other than...
Wait. But while not laying there dead, the assailant could be heard breathing heavily and looking to and fro. As if they were looking for something. On watch of this mysterious assailant wandered around the room before finally stopping in front of a full-body mirror. Who, looking back into the mirror, was this mysterious assailant, along with a horrifying truth.
Is it Hibiki?
No!
No!
Oh no, it's Kanade. It's Kanade, but that is very bad. Jesus.
It's hot in here.
The horrifying truth of who was looking into this mirror. Horrifying truth of who had savagely murdered Hibiki and Kanade's parents. It was none other than Kanade herself.
Wait!
What? Kanade?
What's going on?
What?
You even killed your own parents?
This is a joke, right? Kanade, tell me it's not true. It was you. You killed Mom and Dad. But how? I trusted you all this time. So then what's
wrong?
Mikado, would you care to explain this video? Because I never murdered my parents. I'll admit that, yes, that's definitely our house. And yes, I plan to do that as the last straw for breaking Hibiki.
Maybe.
But that's all it ever was. A plan. I decided to hold off until Hibiki was further gone than she is now.
You see.
I'm afraid I cannot shed complete light over this, as it is Monocrow who is chaperoning this field trip of mutual killing. But I can say with absolute certainty that each and every one of the videos distributed were in no way doctored or fabricated in any way, shape, or form. This, I swear to you on my magician's oath! Well, no one gives a shit about your oath, so that doesn't mean much.
Time out.
I get that you're angry, but to make a personal slight on my
Wait a minute.
Well, that's what it all means, huh? Incredible! Oh my god! I would never have figured this one out if it weren't for this! You guys are insane!
What?
What's up with her?
Wow! Oh, this changes everything! To tell you the truth, I'm a little upset now to be checking out so soon! What I'd give to see the fallout when the cat's finally out of the bag!
What?
With the assailant now unveiled, the video ends here, and not a moment too soon. As it seems, Miss Kanade has had quite the revelation.
Don't worry.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not gonna say anything. That would take all the fun out of it. Hibiki and I will be taking this secret to our graves.
Very well.
Students, I apologize for my interruption, but you should know that it is long past 8 o'clock. Almost. I imagined that you would all benefit from a good night's sleep, no? So let us finally put an end to this lengthy trial.
I've dreamed of this moment so many times, but to think that it's finally here? Come, sis. It's time for the big finale. Scream until your lungs give out. And cry until you can cry no more. Show me your rawest despair.
Go away! No, don't you come any closer, you monster. I don't want to die. Why should I be the one to go? She's the one who did it. I didn't do anything wrong. I don't even know what happened.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment for our dual Blackens. Hibiki Otonokoji, the ultimate vocalist, and Kanade Otonokoji, the ultimate guitarist.
Go away! I said don't come any closer. Someone help me. Where's Suka? I need Suka.
Since we are in the unusual position of having two Blackens, you shall both face the same execution simultaneously.
Susie! Help me! Nikki! Hello, you teaching Yoruko and anyone! Save me!
We all are.
It's punishment time!
Now, let's do this!
It's punishment time!
What the? Oh no.
Wow.
I feel like I know what's about to happen. Yeah.
Holiday! Oh! Oh my god!
Go, you Hibiki! You deserved it!
Fucking hell.
Let me know if you want me to wait a few minutes before reading.
What the fuck did I just... I'm actually about to throw up. Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Step away if you need to.
Alright, let's just get through this. Let's just get through this.
Alright.
I did have something to say after the execution occurred, but I'm going to save it for the end of the episode.
Yeah.
Even in her final moments, that girl died laughing. To say that she sent shivers down my feathers would be a gross understatement.
Yuki and Kanade were gone. Executed right in front of us. Third-class trial. A third execution. And so our numbers decreased once more. Even though the execution had ended, nobody spoke a word. Kanade's unsettling delight at her sister's decapitation forced us into silence. Had the weight of 3 trials and the resulting bouts of despair finally driven all life and energy out of us. Honestly, at this point, I didn't even know where to begin.
Syobai, where are you going?
Go away. Trial's over, right? That means we're free to go. And quit talking to me like I'm your friend. What, did you think this trial changed anything? We had a mutual goal of winning the trial. Trial's over, we won, so status quo continues. That means no bothering me, capiche?
Crap! Dang it!
No good.
Kanade was a real piece of work that deserved to die.
I messed up.
But Hibiki... If what Kanade said was true, that she pretty much just used an unknowing Hibiki as a tool. I should have done something. Anything. Maybe then none of this would have happened in the first place. I was too weak again. Damn it. Damn it!
Nikei!
Incredible.
Miss Kanade Otonokoji, truly one of a kind. To not have had her as one of my voids is quite the missed opportunity, frankly. Sincerely hope that the two were able to learn a thing or two from her.
Listen here.
I honestly don't even have the strength to yell at you right now. Please just leave us be.
Huh?
Oh dear, did I hurt your apology? Your feelings? My most profound apologies! In that case, perhaps you ought to get some sleep, Mr. Kasai. As Mr. Monocrow said, it has become terribly late. In fact, the same applies to all of you, so please do rest!
Careful now.
I, for one, could certainly do with a piece of solitude. This whole affair has upset me so. Although I imagine for another reason entirely. Now then, if you'll excuse me.
Let's think positively, everyone. Teruya's right. Kanade-san, who needs her? I mean, really, can you imagine having to live with someone like that? No, thank you. It must have been rough for Hibiki to have her as a sister.
I thought you liked Kanade, Iroha. That you depended on her to do all the heavy lifting in the class trials.
Okay, well, that was before she turned out to be a total psycho.
Alright!
Besides, you're plenty smart and so is Syobai. All we need to do is make sure that nobody kills again, and everything will be fine. So let's turn those frowns upside down.
Seriously?
You think this is funny?
Huh? What?
Are you for real?
Don't you get it? It was all for nothing. We went through all of that shit in the trial just now, only to find out that the voids weren't involved at all. Kanade wasn't the void. Setsuka's groundbreaking findings died with her. There's still 3 voids left. There were 15 of this when this started. 16 if you count Teruya, and now we're down to 9. That's nearly half, Iroha. And you're telling us to think positively?
You didn't have to say it like that. I was only trying to cheer everyone up.
It's no use.
Wake up and face reality, Iroha! There's no hope for any of us left! What's the point in it all?
Eek.
Yuki, calm down. Taking it out on Iroha won't accomplish anything. We're all in the same boat.
That's not funny, Sora.
Big bro.
Hey, big bro.
Huh?
What is it?
You said that you weren't gonna let anyone else die, right?
Hey!
Well, you failed. 3 more people are dead. Maybe try a little harder next time, okay?
Hey! Yuki! Why is he like that? And what gives him the right to be so mean to me? I'm under a lot of stress right now, so...
Iroha, with all due respect, would it kill for you to read the mood for once?
But... What? You're right, I'm sorry.
Shinji, why did you let Yuki talk to you like that?
I want to die.
No.
Shinji.
Because he's right. I gave you all my word, but I failed to keep it. Can't blame him for being so mad with me. I'm so useless!
Look.
Sora? How did we get here? Why is all this stuff happening to us? What did we do to deserve all of this? I can't keep doing this. I'm so tired.
We can't give up.
Don't worry, guys.
Teruya?
Leave it to me.
I'll save you all and find a way out. It's my duty as an executive of the Kisaragi Foundation. As long as the Kisaragi Foundation exists, despair will never truly win. I'll find out who's behind this and put a stop to it all.
I promise it.
This I swear to you on all of those I've lost. I will protect you, no matter the cost. No matter the cost.
Even at your own life?
I didn't want to say it at the time, but I've noticed a parallel between that scene and DRA 1.
What was it?
I can't remember when it happened in DRA 1, but the atmosphere... I think it was the start of Chapter 4, with Yuki's internal conflict with him saying, why do you guys still have hope?
Yeah.
That was basically this, but on steroids.
Yeah.
That's likely deliberate.
Yeah, I'm aware. After Teruya left, the rest of us slowly piled out in time. Iroha's soft sobs, Iroha's nerves fidgeting, and Shinji's pensive looks. None of us spoke a word in the elevator back to the Monocrows. Somehow this last trial felt more draining than the previous two combined. And it doesn't look like any of this will be stopping anytime soon. What are we going to do? First thing I did after getting to my room was throw myself onto the bed. I was so tired I couldn't even find the strength to take a shower or change into something more comfortable. I couldn't find the strength to do much anymore. I thought that I was nearing my breaking point. I was trying to stay strong for everyone else, but I wasn't sure how much longer I could even keep that up. I went to sob and scream into my pillow until I passed out. Reality felt so painful right now. Yoruko's words kept echoing inside my head. Why was all this stuff happening to us? What did we do to deserve all of this? Was this some sort of retribution for something we'd done? Were we being punished for our sins? I had no idea. Whatever the case, I could feel my body growing heavier and heavier before finally giving in to sleep. What? Iroha?
Iroha?
Hey, are you there?
What?
No, no, I can't. No, you can't do this to me. No. No. Not tonight. No, please.
I think she's being confirmed as a void tonight, Craz.
Over here.
Eek!
Huh?
After the trial we've had, and we get this right at the end.
The person I remember in my chat, someone was like, I remember when this scene came up. One of my viewers was like,
hold that thought for now.
Yeah, actually, I will.
Why the exclamation? Are you hiding something from me, Miss Nijiue?
Mikado, what's wrong? Calling me out here so late?
Oh, what's wrong? You want to know what's wrong, Miss Nijiue? You, of all people, should know damn well what's wrong, you pathetic waste of space! Miss Nijiue, I shouldn't remind you of your role as a void.
Yeah, we were right. We were right.
The plan dictated you were to kill on the second island, not Miss Magarobi. We got lucky that things fell into place the way that they did. I may have overlooked that one transgression, but two? This class trial is to feature 2 victims at the hands of 1 blackened.
Oh, there were.
And somehow the exact opposite managed to happen. 2 blackens? It's unheard of! How do you plan to rectify this, huh? For a moment back there, you really had me. The sight of Miss Chiyobukuro's body in such a state? In your act of panicked helplessness, I began to wonder if I had perhaps misjudged you.
Disgraceful.
But lo and behold, it wasn't an act, and I came to realize you had failed me once more! How could you let things get so out of hand? What did you even do on this island?
I was preparing some things, but Kanade was so quick,
Do not feed me such feeble excuses, you mangy mutt. I warned you in advance what this motive would entail. And even then, you still managed to fail me. Need I remind you what your sole purpose here is, Miss Nijiue? To ensure our number is exactly 5. And to carry out your respective murder when the time comes. Can't you even manage something as simple as that? I should not have to remind you what's at stake here. If this plan fails, our lives are over. There are no second chances.
Wait, but this isn't fair! I wasn't assigned to the 3rd island and nobody told me things had changed!
Wait,
I can't just do this on my own!
Then call upon his powers, for heaven's sake!
Whoa!
You saw what happened in the class trial, no? The outcome is already set. All you need to do is possess the will to make it happen. Do you mean to tell me you cannot do something as simplistic as that? Well, do you? How disgraceful.
I suppose it cannot be helped. We are still here, and the trial was able to happen after all. Things may yet still be salvageable, therefore in my infinite generosity and kindness, I shall permit you another chance. The next island will be the...
Ugh.
Next island will be the 4th one. You will kill someone there.
But...
Calm yourself, Miss Nijiue. Under his blessing, all shall unfold the way it should. There is no need to fear.
No, it's not that. It's... Well, I figured that since they were supposed to be the 4th island's killer, maybe I could...
They? Oh, you mean the final void?
Good grief.
Do you honestly still believe they're working with us? Miss Nijiue... Wait, what?
What? Huh?
Miss Nijiue, your simplicity knows no bounds.
What do you mean?
Damn brat.
They have defected, Miss Nijiue! Sure you noticed it on this island of all places? The intent to ruin everything we have worked so hard to achieve! And I shall have to deliver an appropriate punishment when the time is right.
You see.
Why do you think I called you here? Believe me, if they were still aligned with us, I would have no further use for you. They're more talented and capable than you are in every single way. No, I would have given them this task, not you.
How disgraceful.
You and I are all that remains of Void. Do you see now the gravity of the situation which now we find ourselves in?
Now then.
If you have any sense, you will do as I say and obey my orders. It is the only way in which all of us can achieve true happiness. Now then, time is of the essence, so I pray you do not disappoint me further and deliver us a murder that fits all of the necessary criteria.
But I...
What's the matter? Oh dear Miss Nijiue, please don't tell me that you two are planning to defect and wish to face the same fate that awaits them!
No, of course not!
Quite exciting.
Miss Nijiue, I ask that you hold out just a little longer. Soon everything else will become immaterial! And then he shall walk among us once more.
Okay, I see. I see you. I see you, big man.
Careful now.
Monocrow is not big man, my guy. I believe this concludes our conversation, so let's retire before Mr. Hashimoto or the other like spies wait.
Or the like spies.
Oh, the like spies ruin our little rendezvous. Oh, and don't even think about following our traitor into defecting. Should he choose to, then.
No! Iroha.
No!
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 God damn it, Iroha. Actually seeing that panel hurts. Yeah, I don't give a shit. Yeah, I don't give a shit.
I especially don't give a shit about that second one.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this build doesn't feature the remaining chapters, right? So is there any point in saving? Like why is it?
Yes.
Why does it
You should save because you can transfer your save.
You have to transfer your save.
Okay. Okay.
You have officially reached the end of chapter 3. Further chapters, yeah, I highly doubt we're going to be back here anytime soon. Well, yeah, thanks, team, who just made me extremely sad.
No, don't sound sarcastic about it. They did a wonderful job.
That wasn't what I was being sarcastic about.
Yeah, I know. Alright, well,
so help me God, you shut me in Iroha right now. I will lose my mind.
Well, guys, you did it. You survived.
No, Teruya. So does Teruya. Thank you, Teruya, for being a beacon of hope in this moment.
Do you even have thoughts before we end this atrocity?
Korlin said he had something to say about the execution, so I'll let him go ahead and
not the execution. No, it was just something that I wanted to add after the execution. Though, I do have one request. Would you mind loading the game so that we don't have to listen to this music for it?
I mean, it's gonna be a black screen.
Yeah, well, that's the point.
Okay, I'll just leave it there. Go ahead.
Yeah, leave it there. I said before that do you remember when I was delivering my rant about
sort of.
Yeah.
About how I was finally
we remember.
Well, I decided that in the spirit of this chapter and also my increasingly complicated set of opinions surrounding this chapter, and mainly its killer, its mastermind. I decided to write a little song. Net knows what I'm talking about. Yes. And And so for anyone watching, if you are familiar with the Rains of Castamere it's sung to the tune of the Rains of Castamere from A Song of Ice and Fire, or as you may know, as it's made more popular be known, Game of Thrones. If you'll allow me.
Didn't expect to get serenaded at the end of this.
Yeah.
Talking about serenade.
Funnily enough, I started to serenade my viewers quite a bit from chapter 4 onward. Anyway.
Go ahead.
Floor is yours. I'll try to make this quick. It shouldn't be more than a couple minutes.
That's a couple minutes.
All I ask is that you just let me say once I'm finished, all right?
Okay.
All right. Everybody ready?
Yes.
And who are you, the proud lass said, that I must bow so low? Only a sister of lesser skill, that's all the truth I know. When you lose those close, you shatter bonds, you feel the void's cold stare, and my knives shall cut straight and sharp to sever all of yours. And so she spoke, that mistress of the hells. But now the winds blow through her hall, with no one there to tell. Yes, now the winds blow through her hall, and not a soul to tell. And so she spoke, that mistress of the hells. But now the winds blow through her hall, with no one there to tell. Yes, now the winds blow through her hall, and not a soul to tell. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Korlin. That was very nice.
I did mostly adapt it. I did mostly just adapt the lyrics of the original song, but I like how it turns out.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Man.
Anyway, are you open to discussing this, or do you need time?
I don't think I'm gonna get that image out of my head of Hibiki.
Which one? There's way too many.
Of Hibiki beating her sister on the head with a microphone, rushing to the end to get the key, only to unlock the key and it decapitates her. I'm just not gonna get that out of my head. That is what is making me feel the most ill.
Understandable.
Well, before we end this tantalizing recording, I have 3 words to say.
Go ahead.
Fuck you, Kanade.
Agreed. Fully agreed.
Obviously.
Honestly, saying fuck you, Kanade is probably understating the feelings I'm having.
Yeah. Well, at the very least,
I think
go ahead.
I think our ranking of her is still as valid as it was before. F tier on a personal level. I don't know what tier on a writing level, but
on a writing level, she's a very formidable villain, but that doesn't matter in my mind because she is so utterly disgusting and awful that I just do not feel okay with putting her above F tier.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. All the stuff that happened in the trial, less so like. It was more so just her absurd amount of capabilities at first that tanked my opinion of Kanade and but as time has gone on, she's kind of gone down further, and I feel like, and I think that's kind of representative of her reception in Fangan circles. Very well received at the time, but has since come under a lot more criticism. I respect the attempt, but at the same time, I feel like that this was something that having someone to bounce like ideas off of would have probably helped here, especially given how it was this chapter that basically prompted the reception of this chapter is supposedly what prompted Lanuche to tone things down.
Yeah, this was... I understand what he was going for, but this is just too much. That's just too much. At least for
And
me.
like you're not saying that in the usual sense, right?
What do you mean?
Well, usually when we say this is too much, usually like it's usually it's kind of in a, I don't really know how to describe it, but it's like more in
an exaggeratory way.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But
this time I actually mean that it might be too much.
Yeah, I can think of only one villain. I can think of like one villain in a game I've played that like is comparable to Kanade, but I think that they are surprisingly like more reined in terms of their capabilities and what they represent. Like you actually understand how they got to that point, and strangely enough, they also do a couple of similar things to her, though not everything, obviously.
Well, the thing is, I think Kanade as a character is written pretty well. Like her motivations make sense. The way that she carries herself makes sense. It's just the entire premise of her that just bothers me on a personal level. That I'm never gonna enjoy her.
I'm not sure if you're meant to, so...
Yeah, I know, but...
No one would fault you for that.
Well, no,
Yes?
You do have the other build on your computer, right?
The other what? I do, yes.
Do you want to transfer the save real quick? It shouldn't take that long.
Yes. Teach me.
You just gotta find
I'm assuming I just go to the
screen share your whole screen. Just screen share your whole screen.
Okay, first let me in the